becomes the head of house for week 5. For you Liquorose fan, please type Liquorose in the comment section and let me see you say hello. All right, welcome guys to another Big Brother Nigeria Season 6 Shine Your Eye Recap, proudly brought to you by IPO. IPO. Let me see some Liquorose fans here. If you are a Liquorose fan, let me see you. Let me know where you're also representing. If you're watching, let me know if you're watching from Lagos, Nigeria, or from Accra, Ghana, or from Nairobi, Kenya. Let me see. Liquorose is the new head of ours for week 5. This is becoming interesting. This is really becoming interesting. Awesome. All right. I can see Abuja. I can see Abuja in the building. Awesome. All right. Awesome. Tina from Abuja, I see you. I see you. All right. So for those who are watching on Instagram, Facebook, and IG, I say thank you for staying tuned. This is the Big Brother Nigeria Season 6 Shine Your Eye Recap, brought to you by IPO. Those are from Port Harcourt, Benin, I see you. Ghana, hey, I see you guys. Thank you all for joining. Oladuni on YouTube, I see you. And Eniovo, I see you. Any from USA, wow, thank you for watching. Simply Remo from Nairobi, thank you for watching. Gift from Enugu, thank you for watching. Amarachi from US on YouTube, thank you for watching. Yes. Deyilo from Mina, I see you all. Thank you all for joining tonight's session. All right. All right, so the week is starting on a very good note. As you can see, Liquorose is the 3rd female housemate to become the head of house, and she's the 5th head of house for this season. I mean, this is actually an exciting moment, of course. For those who don't know, and for those who didn't watch the show, so Liquorose became the head of house. She picked Saga as a deputy head of house, and let me explain why Saga picked Nini to share the head of house room with him. The reason is because Biggie banned Maria, Peace, and Liquorose 2 weeks ago from the head of house room, even if they win the head of house game. So, which is the reason why you won't be seeing Liquorose in the royal suite. I hope you guys understand the game. You won't be seeing her in the royal suite. So it is very interesting to see that Saga and Nini will be enjoying the royal suite. So we'll be expecting content. We'll be expecting content from Saga and Nini this week. If you guys want to see content from Saga and Nini this week, just type content from Saga and Nini. Let me see that in the comment section. Content from Saga and Nini, let me see that. Why I say hello to those on Facebook. Hello Hayomi, hello Aminat. Oh wow, Onelie from Botswana. Thank you for joining, Onelie from Botswana. Thank you for joining and watching. And so starting off tonight's Bbnaija Season 6 Shine Your Eye Recap, brought to you by IPO. I have a message. I have a message from IPO. So let's talk about the IPO toilet cleaner. The IPO toilet cleaner is a very effective toilet cleaner that gives a sparkling clean and germ-free toilet. IPO toilet not only gives your toilet bowl an unbeatable shine, but it also kills 99.9 germ present in the toilet bowl. So the IPO toilet cleaner is available in sachet at 35 naira. You can also get it in bottles at 450 naira and 725 naira. So that is a message I have from you from IPO. For those who don't know, please go on their Instagram page at IPO and follow them and let them know you are from Sergeant Olori. So this is Sergeant Olori reporting, and tonight, of course, we saw the head of house games. We also saw the nomination, and again, Biggie actually gave a warning to the rest of the housemates, saying that Maria, JMK, and Pere got their first strike for this season. So they got their first strike for this season. I'm going to run through everything that has happened. I'll start from yesterday, which was the eviction night. For those who didn't watch it, the eviction night took place last night. Nobody went home. Of course, it was all a prank all through week 4. And seeing the end of week 4, today being the beginning of week 5. And last night, Ebuka asked Queen a question about the men in the house, where she talked about Boma, Pere, and WHITEMONEY. And since last night, Queen has just not, she has not been herself. From last night till today, she just had to shake it off. And truly, the content for today, before the end of house games, was just about Boma Queen in the house. It was just all over the place. Boma talking about his issue with Queen, with other housemates. Queen talking to GMK about the old Boma situation. It was just all around. It was all around in the house. About the old Boma feeling and Queen feeling. So it's really interesting to see how things are turning out between Boma and Queen. And looking at the fact that Boma actually shared the way he feels about Queen to her. I think Queen was misunderstood some type of way, or maybe she didn't communicate very well. But so far, the housemates have just been talking about Boma and Queen in the house. And today, looking at today, which was the last day for Maria, being the head of house, they had the cleaning day, which is every Monday. So for every Monday, the housemates come together and they clean the entire house, including the jacuzzi, the garden area. They do all of that. And looking at the fact that they use iPod disinfectant, so they used the iPod disinfectant to clean their common areas, the bathroom, the kitchen area, the dining, the garden area, the jacuzzi. We saw them scrubbing the jacuzzi with the iPod disinfectant. It was really interesting to see that all the housemates, came together, to clean the house, the entire house today. And we saw all of that happen, today. So, so earlier today, Boma was talking to Pere about his conversation with Maria, where she asked him how much he liked Angel, and he added that he's done advising Sammie regarding the Angel situation. So I'll take it back again to last night when Ebuka asked Boma a question, and he said, and I quote, that he would have picked that, of course, that he would pick Angel and Queen would be an option. So that was where the problem started for Queen. When Boma responded to Ebuka that he would pick Angel and Queen would be an option. So Queen spoke to GMK about Boma's character towards her and how he told her not to talk about them again. Last night Queen broke into tears, and she was crying about the old Boma situation. She was under the duvet. We saw Sammie petting her and encouraging her to stay focused on the game, because if you all remember when Queen came on stage, her appearance, the way she addressed us and told us, oh, she's here for drama, she's here to give us content. I mean, we are still expected to see that content, but now the Queen we are seeing right now, she's loving up in the house. She's in between Pere, WHITEMONEY, and Boma. And last night Boma just cleared everything between both of them. So, like I said, today they've just been the talk. Queen has been the talk of the house. Boma has just been all around talking about the situation with Queen. So, let's just roll into the head of house games, which is the starting of a new week. So we are in week 5. Currently week 5, and so far the housemates, the number of housemates that we still have in the house, we have 20 housemates in the house. Remember, there was no eviction yesterday. The eviction show took place, but no eviction happened last night. So this week we have 6 housemates up for nomination. But before I get into that, I'm going to talk about the head of house games for week 5, and Liquorose became the head of house for week 5. So we're all excited for Liquorose, and at this point I can see the numbers are increasing. At this point, if you are a fan of Liquorose, let me just see you type Liquorose in the comment section. Let me see the Liquorose fans. Let me see if they are watching this live session. Let me see if they are watching this live session. All right. So talking about the head of house game, so Liquorose is the new head of house, and she has immunity for this week. So which means that she would be going home, and she has another week to spend in the house till next week, when she might be, if the nominations favor her next week. So congratulations to Liquor, And talking about nominations, but before nominations, Biggie addressed a lot of issues. Of course, most of the viewers that me viewers have been complaining about a lot of things that the housemates have been, taking for granted, especially when it comes to the microphone infringement, the bullying, the threats in the house, etc., etc. It was just a lot that even the viewers have been complaining that when will Biggie, address these issues? And I think Biggie heard all of your cries, heard all of your complaints, and Biggie finally addressed the issues. So tonight, Biggie addressed the matters in the house. Number one, about the misleading information about production. So the misleading information where the housemates get to talk about production, they talk about audition process, say a lot of things, some misleading information from the housemates. He addressed, the issue. He also addressed the microphone infringement, which is one of the biggest rules they flout in the house. Biggie would always, announce a certain name and tell the person to, adjust their mic or check if their microphone is working, or, we see all these things on TV. So microphone infringement was also addressed, which is one of the issues that Biggie addressed tonight. He also addressed the issue on bullying, address the issue of provocation and threats. So I think for all of these things listed, Biggie is actually watching. He's watching. He has his eyes everywhere in the house, so he knows and he sees a lot of things. So you guys are rest assured that Biggie is actually seeing these things and he's taking, he's taking action as the day goes by. So Biggie called out Tega, Jackie B, Queen, and Maria. Queen, Jackie B. I'll take it again. So Biggie called B, Tega, Queen, Maria, Pere, and WHITEMONEY. They need to actually exercise caution on how they undo conflict. If you guys remember, this biggest issue so far has been between Pere and WHITEMONEY. Then Jackie B, Tega, Queen, Maria, Biggie had to tell them to exercise patience. They should know how to handle their conflicts. And Biggie's rules are clear in the house, and he encourages that the house should be a safe space for every housemate. So, with that being said, some of the housemates also made statements about the show, and Biggie won't tolerate disrespect of any kind from the housemates. So he gave them a final warning. So tonight we saw that Biggie addressed issues regarding misinformation about the production of the show. He also talked about bullying, threats, and provocation. And also told the housemates to actually make this place a safe space so that they can all, address and actually encourage them to make it a safe space for them. So tonight, Biggie also showed us a clip on TV where Maria and Pere, removed their microphone, and I'm sure this was after the party, the Saturday night party last week, when Maria told Pere to take off his microphone, and we all saw that on TV. So he played the clip to the whole house, and they saw that. And Biggie said they intentionally, those were his words, intentionally flouted the rules, and he's going to use them as scapegoats. So Biggie called out GMK, Pere, and Maria. He talked about the proper handling of the microphone, and they are not allowed to speak in codes, slangs, hush tones, whispering, and they are not also allowed to remove their microphone when they need to speak. So for GMK was called out because she entered the jacuzzi with her microphone. So that's the reason why they called out GMK, because I was surprised when I heard GMK. I was like, when did this one happen? So Biggie explained that she, entered the jacuzzi with her microphone. So that's the reason why Biggie called out GMK. But for Maria and Pere, they've done that a lot of times, and he has also warned them times without number on how they handle their microphones. Of course, for Biggie to show us the clip of what he actually is actually talking about, it shows that this is actually a serious offense. So Biggie, for the continuous infringement, they are hereby issued a strike for so JMK, Maria, and Pere were issued a strike, and with two more strikes they'll be disqualified from the show. So for those who didn't watch, let me explain again. GMK, Pere, and Michael, and sorry, excuse me, GMK, Maria, and Pere got a strike tonight, and if they get two more strikes, they'll be disqualified from the show. And the reason why they got the strikes was because of microphone infringement. So again, Pere, Mike, Maria, and GMK are also banned from the head of house room, which means they don't have privileges, they don't have access to the head of house. No veto save, no access, and no immunity for them for 2 weeks. So this means that even if they win the head of house games, they won't have access to it. They won't, they'll still be up for nominations if they become, if they win the head of house games and all. So for the rest of the house, Biggie also gave them their punishments, which will start tomorrow morning after their workout session. So they'll find the details of their punishments waiting for them tomorrow morning when they are done with their workout session. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot tonight because it's a lot. I mean, Biggie addressing the issue is actually one thing that I think will bring a reset to the housemate because they feel that they are in Biggie's house, especially the fact that most of these complaints or most of this rules, flouted is coming from the wild cards, which is Maria and Pere. So I think this should actually give them like a reset that this is Biggie's house. Biggie owns the house and he has rules, in the house. So right now, Hiro, I see you, Hiro. Thank you for joining. So right now, let's just talk about nominations this week. And this time, this is nominations for week 5. Week 5 nominations. The first person, Queen. Queen nominated Pere and Peace. Okay, Pere, I understand. Peace, I don't know where this is coming from. Okay, Michael nominated Angel and GMK. Okay, Cross nominated Pere and Sammie. Pere, I don't know where this is coming from. Sammie, I don't know. Liquorose nominated Cross and Peace. Okay, and I will talk about that later. So Liquorose nominated Cross and Peace. So you guys should just hold on to that one. J. Paul nominated Pere and Maria. J. Paul nominating Maria, I understand. J. Paul nominating Pere, I understand. Emmanuel nominated Peace and Pere. For Peace, I don't know. Tega nominated Saga and Peace. Nini nominated Sammie and GMK. Saskay nominated Boma and Pere. Boma nominated GMK and Pere. Please, Boma nominated GMK and Pere. But I thought Pere and Boma are like pals, like they understand each other in the house. I really do not understand, Boma nominating Pere. So, Saga nominated Sammie and Queen. White Money nominated Pere and Peace. Angel nominated Queen and Michael. Yusuf nominated J. Paul and Queen. Of course, for Queen, we also saw that coming. Peace nominated Queen and Emmanuel. Sammie nominated Pere and Maria. Jackie B nominated Pere and Angel. So for Jackie B nominating Angel, it's understandable. So we know where that is coming from. In case you missed the gist. Don't worry, you guys will find it online. Pere nominated Michael and J. Paul. So as you can see, J. Paul also nominated Pere. So like you can see, it is understandable if they both nominate each other. GMK nominated Pere and Maria. Maria nominated Queen and White Money. So for Maria nominating Queen, we all saw that coming too. But I mean, Queen didn't nominate Maria. So, but of course, this is a game. So let's just see how things, run out this week. So the final nominated housemates for week 5, we have Pere, Queen, Peace, Sammie, GMK, and Maria. Remember I said you should hold on to the nomination for Liquorose, where she nominated Cross and Peace. So Biggie asked Liquorose to save and replace one of the nominated housemates. So Liquorose actually saved Peace and nominated Cross. So Liquorose saved Peace and nominated Cross. So the 6 housemates who are up for nomination this week, which is week 5, we have Pere, Queen, Cross, Sammie, GMK, and Maria. So 6 housemates are up for nomination. I mean, they're up for eviction this Sunday, and we don't know who is going home. So let me know who you think might be going home this Sunday. Let me see that in the comments section. To know who you think might be going home this Sunday. All right. Okay. Yes. Okay, so let me know who you think might be going home this Sunday. We have with the six nominated housemates that we have currently. We have Pere, we have Queen, we have Cross, we have Sammie, GMK, and Maria. Of course, GMK, Maria, and Queen. GMK, Maria. So GMK, Maria, Queen, Cross. You know, up for nomination. We don't know how many people are going home this Sunday. So this nomination is quite tight, very tight. I really don't know what you guys are thinking. And if you want to join me in the chat, please let me know. Okay, I see Hero. I see Hero Daniels. Let me see if Hero is online. Let's have a quick chat about tonight's nomination. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Hello.
Olori of the universe.
It is Sergeant Olori now.
Oh, Sergeant Olori, pardon my.
Let me see
How
your
you doing?
face. I'm very well. I'm very
Okay,
well.
so the thing is, I haven't been able to go live with my visuals. I mean, I can't even explain it, but
Okay.
I haven't been able to go live with my visuals. So, but yeah, it's been an interesting show. I mean, this year I decided not to do any reviews for reasons best known by you, but that's not even the topic for conversation.
I know.
So I think it's a pretty interesting season, yeah. And the people that might go home, they're pretty obvious, and that is just based on verifiable data. I usually don't like saying anything about Big Brother because the fans are very sentimental, you know. It's one show that you have a cult following. You know, it's just like Messi and Ronaldo fans. If you ever say something bad about Messi, my brother, my sister, they will kill you. They will kill you. So that's how Big Brother fans are. But just based on data, based on social media activities, and based on the fans that we perceive that some of these nominated housemates have, I would say JMK might be going home. I don't know how many people might be evicted this week, but if they are up to 3, my guess would be JMK, Sammie, and I don't know, between Cross and Queen is quite debatable. I would like to think that maybe Cross has more fans, but with the fire that Queen brought, she got herself very noticed from the very beginning. You know, so I think the fight she had with Maria just 2 days after getting to the house sort of gave her that boost, and then also during the Sunday eviction show, Sunday eviction show, you know, I think her statement about the people that were sort of into her, whatever, she sort of made herself very loud, you know, when she got into the house, and then people, the true fans of BBN, see her as the source of drama and would want to keep her. But I really do not know how strong her fan base is. You know, it's one thing to talk about someone; it's another thing to be dedicated to saving someone. So JMK, Sammie, and funny enough, as crazy as it may sound, I might be totally wrong about Sammie because I think the shippers in Big Brother, you know, are really into the whole Angel and Sammie thing. And these shippers are much more loyal than, you know, ordinary fans that just, you know, support their faves. Those shippers are very strong. So I don't know how strong the shippers are, you know. The Sammie Angel, I don't know what their ship is, but I don't know whether it's Samgel or Angel Sam. I don't know. But yeah, the shippers might, because I know that Angel has quite a fan base. Yeah. So the shippers might save Sammie, but if the shippers do not like Sammie, then there's a big problem. So if the shippers abandon Sammie, Sammie's definitely going home for sure. You know, so so it's Sammie, JMK. JMK has the potential to be one of the most talked about housemates. I don't know, for some reason she hasn't done anything, you know, and I say that with all respect. I don't say that out of spite, because it's one thing to be outside of the house judging what people might do or what people should do in the house. It's another thing to be in the house and, you know, you might think that whatever you're doing is actually attracting fans, because we've seen time and time over again housemates that did not even do anything or cause any drama, they were just chilled and pretty laid back, actually had the highest fan base. You understand what I'm saying? So it's you can't really say what will win your fans over. You talk too much in Big Brother house, they say, he talks too much. You are too quiet, they say, you're too quiet. You know, so perhaps in her mind, whatever she's doing in the house is actually attracting fans. But So far, so good. The only thing that has been said about JMK on the Twitter streets, on the Instagram streets, on the internet streets is the fact that she has a big bump. You know? Yeah, that's it. It's just that. Nothing else. No drama, nothing.
You said something about Cross going home, and if you look at it, even after the show ended, the nomination show ended, while I was doing my setup, I saw that Liquorose went to the red room to meet Cross to tell him that, you should not feel bad, that this is not coming from a place of, it or something like that, but JMK was even assuring Cross in the room that you're not going home, you're not going anywhere. I'm looking at the fact that Cross is the boss, like Cross is the cruise master for the house, and he actually makes things lively in the house. And also, well, I'm not really sure about Cross from my own side. I really do not know who might be going home this Sunday, because this list here is, choked. It's really
Very
tight.
choked.
Having
That
Pere
very
and
big
Maria,
why.
the two wild cards up for nomination, up for eviction, sorry, this week. It's really tight. Then having two new housemates who joined just 2 weeks ago on the list. Then we also have Sammie, of course, Sammie with the angel thing. Then we have Cross, who is actually one of the liveliest, housemates that we have for this season. I mean, Cross actually brings the vibe, it brings the energy, the positive energy, to the house. So we don't know how things, might pan out this Sunday. And again, we don't even know how many housemates are leaving this Sunday. So it's
Hopefully
really,
it's two. If it's two housemates, for sure the wild cards are not going anywhere.
yeah.
That's for sure. If there's anything I've realized is the fact that if Big Brother, because every season there's always this sort of anointed candidates, but pardon my language. And by anointed I mean there's this one guy that from the beginning just goes viral and everybody's jumping on that shit. And then the thing with not just Nigerians, I think it's just the world thing. There's a crowd mentality. Yeah. So when one particular housemate is pulling like a huge, massive fan base, everybody wants to jump on that. You see celebrities camping and pitching their tents because they also want those numbers. I also feel like celebrities supporting Big Brother housemates, most often than not, it could be for different reasons. It could be that they genuinely like the housemates. Also, it could be like, okay, let me relate with this person, so when he comes out, we could collaborate on certain projects and I will draw traffic to my own side. That's not even where I'm driving to. Where I'm driving to is the fact that WHITEMONEY is sort of the rave of the season, and Pere became the antagonist, quote unquote. So it's more or less like you feel for every content-driven, for every content, there's always a hero and a villain. Yeah. So we've seen the trajectory from Mercy, Tacha, Lakon, Erica. So like, I'm talking of in terms of roles. I'm not pitching anyone to be the hero and anyone to be the villain. I'm just saying. So now it's like a WHITEMONEY Pere. And as much as people hate Pere, the more you bash Pere, the more he sort of raises fans, because people are drawn to helping people that other people are attacking. So you see that Pere has actually grown. If Pere did not have issues with WHITEMONEY, Pere would have probably gone home. That's the truth. but just because of Pere had the face of the WHITEMONEY, he has actually raised his fan base, and that's how the show works. So the wild cards are not going home. Maria, right from week one, has a very strong fan base. So let's even forget about the wild cards.
I even like the fact that she handled. I like the fact that she handled a week very well. Like she really handled it well. Regardless of what happened in week 3. Being the head of house for week 4, she became the head of house, and it was really surprising to everyone. Even the housemates were surprised, and they didn't know what to expect from Maria. They didn't know what to expect from Maria, but she handled her week well. Ended it also on a very, very good note, because nobody actually suspected that it was all a prank, throughout the week. So kudos to Maria for pulling it off for a whole week.
So yeah, Queen is also very likely to go home if they're evicting 3 housemates. Yeah, she's also likely to go home. But it's as crazy as it may sound. Yeah, Cross has really been in the conversation, of recent. But I don't know how strong the fan base for Queen is, because people love drama. People want drama. If Queen does something now, maybe antagonizes Maria or causes some drama, you see she will gather a lot of votes,
True.
like real quick, and those votes might surpass. People would vote for anybody that will give them drama. That's the
True,
truth.
true. I agree
Yeah.
with you. Because Pere gave us drama for week 3, and we all saw that the internet went crazy. Like everybody was
I'm
just
not
talking
gonna lie.
about Pere.
I'm not gonna
You know,
lie. I'm not gonna
all
lie.
throughout week 3. You know, it was actually the most talked about housemates
Yep.
for week 3. Pere was. So I agree
And
with
then
you.
and then inside information exclusive. If Pere comes out or when Pere comes out, yeah, he's going to get a lot of acting roles.
Of
The
course,
directors are quite
he
impressed.
is.
Yeah,
Actually, so
absolutely. The
actually,
directors
so
are quite impressed. Yeah,
exactly. He's an actor, of course. He is. He's an
because
actor.
we don't have any villain figure like in the young generation of Nollywood. Yeah, Pere is not. He's not necessarily a young man, but you could say he's not so known in the industry. You know. Yeah, so we don't even have villain figures. A lot of directors, and I got this from very reliable source. They're like, oh, fantastic, we've gotten our villain figure. Like, I'm just saying, imagine like a king of boys and Pere has like that kind of role that what's this Reminisce has.
Reminisce, yes.
You know, or just, this very chilled out, calm but wicked figure. Perfect.
I agree. I agree with you, Iwo. I agree with
All right,
you.
so I'll have to go now so that
No problem.
other fans can connect.
No
Also, you're
problem.
doing a
Thank you.
fantastic job.
Thank
I see
you.
all the brand endorsements brought to you by Hypo, brought to you by this, brought to you by. I'm like, Olori, I will send you my account number.
No problem.
You're doing well.
Thank you so much,
All
Euro. Thank you. All right, guys.
Sure,
So
anytime.
yeah, so we just had Euro who just gave his own comments and opinion about this week's nominations. Of course, we have 6 housemates up for nomination this week: Pere, Queen, Cross, Sammie, JMK, and Maria are up for eviction this week. And talking about this week too, we also have Liquorose, who is the current head of house. So to all the Liquorose fans watching, kudos to you guys. Congratulations, your queen she's staying in the house, this week, and she has immunity, till the end of this week. So let's talk about the deputy head of house. The deputy head of house is Saga, and Liquorose picked Saga as a deputy for the week. Now, most of you guys are saying, "Oh, why did she pick Emmanuel?" I'll just give you like an explanation later. So, looking at the fact that Liquorose is still banned from the head of house room, even if she becomes the head of house, so the ban is still running. So she gets to sleep in the common room. So she chose Saga as deputy head of house. So Saga then had the option to pick any other housemates who would spend the night or spend the week, sorry, who would spend the week with him in the head of house room, and he picked Nini. So Nini and Saga will be sharing the head of house room for week 5, and we hope to get content from the royal suite. Of course, for those who are watching, we're hoping to see content from the head of house room. So so they have exclusive access to the suite for this week. So that is Nini and Saga. They'll be spending a week in the royal room with the royal suite this week. So Liquorose will be staying in the common room, and I will explain. Like I've just said, she was banned 2 weeks ago, and she gets to stay in the common room. And actually, this gives her more time to spend with Emmanuel, of course, because if she picks Emmanuel as the deputy head of house, Emmanuel gets to stay in the royal suite, and there'll be no one to actually chat with, when the time is needed. So I think that was a wise choice from Liquor, for picking Saga as our deputy head of house, and Saga picking Nini as the second housemate to share the room with him. So at this point, I'll be talking about the hypo bleach. For those who are watching, thank you all for watching. And remember, this is the Big Brother Naija Season 6 Shine Your High Recap, brought to you by Hypo. So please follow them on Instagram at HypoGoWipo. So the Hypo bleach is a very affordable disinfectant that can be used to keep the home and environment safe and healthy. So to stay safe, use Hypo bleach to clean the floors around your home, like the living room floors, the bedroom floors, the kitchen floors, bathroom floors, and toilet floors. Remember, Hypo bleach is available for 13 naira in sachet, and you can also get it at 400 naira and 750 in bottles. So remember, you can get your Hypo bleach in bottles and sachet if you go to the local stores, or you go to the supermarket, or you go to the market, anywhere you can anywhere you can find, Hypo bleach. Please get it and buy. It is very affordable, and this will also help to clean your home and keep your environment very safe. So we are still talking about the Bbnaija season 6 Shine Your Eye recap, which is brought to you by IPO. And this week we have Liquorose, who is the current head of house. I'm really excited for Liquor, and I'm looking forward to her reign. I'm looking forward to seeing what she's going to bring this week. Already, Liquor has been winning, a lot of tasks from the previous weeks, and she's actually someone every housemate wants in their group. If you guys watch the show, if you guys follow the show, you would notice that at least one housemate will say, "Oh, I wish I was in Liquor's group. I wish I was in her group." Because she has this competitive spirit and she wins all the time. So I really love the fact that Liquor is the current head of house, and let's just see what she's going to bring in this week. Okay, so if you want to join me on this live, let me know. You can send me an invitation, or you can just type in the comment section where I can add you up, and we'll just discuss for like about 2 to 3 minutes on this week's nomination. Looking at the fact that 6 housemates are up for possible eviction this week. We have Pere, General Pere, as we all relate, well, as we all call him. We call him General Pere. We have Queen. We have Cross the boss, Cross with the vibes. We also have Sammie, we have GMK, and Maria, who is the fly girl. They are all up for nomination. So Femi, I already sent you an invitation. I'll be waiting for you to accept it. Then we can jump into the conversation for tonight. All right, so I'm waiting for the real Femi to join me, and then we pick up this conversation. Yeah, I'm waiting for Femi Hero. I am waiting for. Hello.
Hi, Larry.
Oh my God, I'm the one blushing now.
Why are you blushing?
This is huge.
Why are you blushing? Why are you blushing?
I'm blushing. I'm blushing. Good evening. Good evening. Yes. How you doing? Good to see your face.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Good to see you too.
Yes. So we are talking about Liquorose, who is the head of house for week 5, Saga, who is the current deputy, and we have 6 housemates up for possible eviction this Sunday, which is Pere, Queen, Cross, Sammie, JMK, and Maria. So let me know what you think about this week's eviction. What do you think? Who do you think, or who do you see going home this Sunday?
Okay, well, this comment. Okay, it depends on how many people Big Brother is going to evict this week. Top 3 that are safe. The obvious names are Maria, Pere, and Cross. Those ones I have nothing to worry about. So it's the other 3 that I'm a bit worried about. So that should be worried for eviction. JMK, Queen, and
Sammie.
who else is the other person?
Sammie. There's Sammie.
Yeah. JMK has been quite anonymous. I mean, apart from that Friday night jacuzzi thing where she brought out the other housemate, yeah. Apart from that, I don't know if you watched the Friday night jacuzzi.
I did.
Yeah. Apart from that, I don't know.
So what do you think about Maria on the list? Of course, this is expected, but what do you think about Maria on the list?
Why do I think housemates voted her?
Yeah,
I think Maria is someone that housemates see as competition. Somewhat, she's really outspoken. She's quite abrasive. She's just there. She's there in everyone's face. So it's very easy to call her. It's very easy to say Maria. Maria.
No, she's a very strong player. She's not really going anywhere. But it being a competition, they would always want to go for who they think is strong, right? And vote. So that's why Maria is up for nomination.
All right. So, Liquorose becoming the head of house. I mean, we all saw what happened, and I'm really excited for her because she has one more week to stay in Biggie's house and also to play and compete for the prize money, which is 90 million naira. So, because looking at the fact that the previous weeks we've had Peace, who was the first head of house, we had Boma, we had Pere, we had Maria, and now we have Liquor, which is something different. So, what do you expect, to see from Liquor this week?
Liquor. I mean, Liquor. I expect her to have a good week. I expect her to have a good week. I think she's quite an organized person. She's a strong personality, and that's what you need as head of house. To control those 300 housemates that are in there. Yeah. So I expect her to have a good week actually. I don't expect anything different from her. Yeah, so she should have a good run. It's a pity she can't be in the HOH room.
Yes, exactly. Like there's
definitely no way she was going to pick Emmanuel.
Yeah.
She wasn't going to send Emmanuel to the room with another woman.
Exactly.
Impossible.
Exactly. Like I explained earlier, before I added you to this chat, I explained why, why it was a good choice for her to pick Saga, as a deputy. Okay, so it's expected that you hear her say Emmanuel. Yes, it was expected. But, looking at the fact that she will be in the common room for the rest of the week, yes, she has the emblem, she has a position and all, but she won't be up there where she needs to even enjoy the benefits that comes with the position. So picking someone else was actually the wisest thing she did. So she and Emmanuel will have time, if they need to, talk and all, because I think from yesterday's question when Ebuka asked Emmanuel about the relationship between Liquor and himself, the response was not really sitting well with Liquor, because even last night she had to talk to him in front of the party arena door, and they had a conversation in the garden last night, and she talked about she came forward. I mean, she was forward with him about how she felt with his response to Ebuka. So I mean, I see that even with this, she can actually sit down and also think back and say, do you know what, this is a game. Let me stay focused, and all. But of course, picking Saga and Nini, Saga as the deputy head of house, and Nini, to the royal room. Let's just see if we're going to get content this week, because that's what most people are expecting. Content.
Saga didn't even wait for Big Brother to finish.
He didn't.
Nini.
He actually knelt down. He actually knelt down to say Nini. So let's see how it goes this week and all.
Yeah. And on that Emmanuel thing, I think that was the best answer Emmanuel could give at that point, because truly that's how Emmanuel feels about the relationship. It's very clear that he's not into it. He's not as into it as Liquor is. It's really clear. I mean, it's something that they can sit down and discuss. They're both adults, right? So what are we doing? Hello, what are we doing here? It's either you're in or you're out. You understand? So I'm sure Liquor is waiting for Emmanuel to say, let's do this. Let us date officially. But he's not doing that, because Liquor herself is not going to do that. That's what is happening with those two. They're not putting it. They don't want to put a label
on themselves,
on the relationship,
on
themselves. So that was, I wasn't surprised by Emmanuel's answer. A lot of people were surprised, but that's exactly how he feels.
But I also think that from the onset, Emmanuel is the kind of person that doesn't know how to express himself, verbally. So it might mean something, and he might feel something that same moment, or he might want to say something that is just quite the opposite. But I mean, you've been with this person for 4 weeks now. I think she'll be able to tell her what you think the relationship is all about, because everybody now has a ship or a clique in the house, and everyone knows who is for them. For instance, like last night when Maria picked Pere as one of the nominated housemates. It was quite a show because one would think that, okay, Maria picking Pere, okay, maybe there was something wrong with their relationship or something wrong with their friendship, you know. But looking at the fact that it was all a prank throughout the week and she knew definitely there was a prank, you know, that also gave
Yeah.
Pere like a boost because we saw Pere cry yesterday night and I was like, General Pere, General Pere
Pere
cried.
needed that. He needed that to know to bring it back to reality. To shake him
Exactly.
up a bit.
So she did. So what she
He
did
definitely needed that.
was really was actually that was actually a good to show that she's a good. I mean, she's actually a great person. You know, playing the game. You know, playing the game actually just helped him boost or remind him that, okay, guy, you're in a game. Even if we talk and all, like tonight, Boma. Okay, so now this night Boma nominated GMK and Pere. And if you are following the show, you notice that Pere and Boma, they hang out a lot. They talk. Even today, they
Yeah.
had conversations about what's this girl's
Yeah.
name, Queen. They had most conversations about Queen today, just today. And Boma entered the diary room and then he picked Pere. So
No, I actually.
Even after Biggie,
Yeah.
announced the six nominated housemates, he still went to shake Pere. It's the game. It's the game. you know,
It's a game.
it's a
I
game.
actually knew he was going to nominate Pere. I actually knew that he was going to nominate Pere because he had Pere in mind after that White Money incident, and he was one
Oh.
of the housemates that were vocal about how Pere
Treated White Money.
White Money. You know, and he even spoke to Pere about it. And he didn't like Pere's behavior and stuff like that. So I knew that he was going to pick White Money.
Wow.
I picked Pere.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. Okay, so thank you, Femi, for joining us on tonight's Bbnaija recap.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Share
accepting.
this hyper money. Share this hyper money for us.
Send me your account details.
I will share.
We will do giveaway.
Thanks a lot for having me.
Thank you so much. Yes, I'll see you later. All
Alright,
right.
take care.
Yes, yeah. Bye. Okay, guys. So this is
Bye.
still the Bbnaija season 6 Shine Your Eye recap brought to you by IPO, and I'm having interesting conversations. I'm seeing all the comments on YouTube, comments on Facebook, also on Instagram. Thank you all for staying tuned. Tonight, and of course, tonight has just been an interesting night. Looking at the fact that we have a new head of ours, which is Liquor, and Liquor also picked Saga as our deputy for this week. Seeing six housemates hope for possible eviction this Sunday, including the two wild cards. This Sunday is going to be very interesting because you don't know who is going home. People are talking about the strongest link. People are talking about the weakest link on the list. And from what I'm seeing in the comment section, you guys already are talking about who you'll be voting for. So let's see how your votes would work this week. Do the right thing by voting for your favorites, that you're supporting this season. So let me see who else I can add quickly for about 3 minutes before I end tonight's show. Okay, let me see. Opayemi Sumbola, I can't find you, but I'm going to invite you. Let's see. Let's just have a quick chat about tonight's nomination. And for those who are just joining across the social media platforms, welcome. This is the Bbnaija Season 6 Shine Your Eye recap brought to you by iPo. Hello. Good evening. Hello. Was it expected or not expected? Because you don't look sexy.
Hello. Good evening.
Good
I'll be
evening.
joining love with my husband.
Okay then.
Hello.
Awesome.
This is Olori.
Hi.
Hello.
Good evening.
Sorry, my husband wants to wear his clothes.
Oh, no problem. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. We can just quickly talk.
Yeah, wear your clothes. Sorry. Good evening. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Thanks for calling.
Yes, you're
Thanks for
welcome.
calling.
So you were saying that I should call you. Hi. Good evening.
Hello. Let's talk.
Evening.
Yes. Good evening. Good evening. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Yes. So we are talking about the Bbnaija season 6 nominations for this week. Looking at the fact that Pere, Queen, Cross, Sammie, JMK, and Maria are up for possible eviction this week. So who will you be voting for, and who do you see going home this Sunday?
Actually, I've been observing the whole house because Pere is this kind of a guy that is very factual. He's a very bold type of person. He's very real. He doesn't have grudges on his mind that if anything is happening, he speaks out. So maybe it's because of the military background he had. So, and he's trying to one thing about people is when you begin to enforce, I won't even use enforce. When you tell some people the right thing to do, they will believe that you are dominating them. You are trying to impose on them. So that's why most of the housemates, most of them, they see Pere as this kind of a person that maybe is a bully, that maybe is dictating their rights. Then, and it is not. Do you understand? I see most of them that they are very lazy. They are very lazy.
True.
They are not up to the task to do some things.
They don't want challenge. They don't want people to challenge.
They feel they don't want people that would tell them what to do. And you understand, as an adult, when you know what to do and you're doing it, nobody will tell you to do it. But here, things are disorganized, and Pere is this kind of guy that always come in, do this, and he implies the military rules on them, which work. You understand? So to me, honestly speaking, I'm the kind of person that if people don't like me, I rather opt out. If Pere will be coming out, honestly speaking, I'll be very happy because
there's no content. Pere is out of that house. Because he's psychologically down. Because most of them, they don't understand it. So, and he's okay now. Boma of all people that Pere always meets him for advice. This is what I've done. This is what should I do? I was surprised. I was just like, what's guy up to? You understand? So to me, let Pere rest. I love the guy, right? You understand that? So, but what amazed me and made my night was when Liquorose pick cross. Honestly speaking, it made my night. So every other edition, honestly speaking.
All right. Thank you for your analysis. I really like your point of view from at least you actually watching and following the show. Of course, when Pere was the head of house for week 3, he gave us content back to back. So looking at the fact that we have 2 wild cards up for nomination, possible eviction this Sunday, I don't know, I can't say, obviously for obvious reasons. But for you guys who are watching, you guys should do, the best that you can to keep your favorite housemates, in the house. So thank you so much for joining tonight. I really appreciate chatting with both of you. And I'll see you guys later. All right, bye. All right, cute couple, of course. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And remember, this is still the Bbnaija Season 6 Shine Your Eye recap brought to you by IPO. So before I leave, let me talk about the IPO bleach. So the IPO bleach is a very affordable disinfectant that can be used to keep the home and environment safe and healthy. So to stay safe, guys, use IPO bleach to clean floors around your home, like the living room floors, the bedroom floors, the kitchen floors, the bathroom floors, and also the toilet floors. Remember, you can get IPO bleach for 30 naira in sachet. You can also get them in bottles at 400 naira and also 750 naira. So check out the local stores, supermarkets in your community or in your area, and you can get yourself a bottle of IPO bleach. So guys, thank you all for joining me tonight. I really enjoyed the conversation and I hope to see more of you in the comment section. Please do not forget to follow IPO on Instagram at IPOGoWipo. So please follow them on IG at IPOGoWipo, and I'll see you guys in the comment section. So before I leave, please do not forget to follow OLORISUPERGAL on all platforms at OLORISUPERGAL on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please watch all the exclusive interviews we have with your favorite housemates. We have 5, interviews with Yerins. We have interviews on YouTube with Yerins, Arin, Niyi, Princess, and Beatrice. They're up on YouTube. Please subscribe to our channel, which is OLORISUPERGAL TV. I'll see you guys next time. It's bye from me. Au revoir. Good night, guys.